Barbara, also known as B-Love from the Blacklight Lab, bringing light into the darkness. It is Monday, February 18th. It's the night before the supermoon, and I'm out here in New York City, see in the background, and yeah, it's been fucking crazy. um, Not gonna lie, the energies are intense since, well, let's smoke away, since last week. It's kind of been a nonstop roller coaster, but a lot of things have come up for purging, for me to evaluate, to look at. What is this teaching me? What is this making me feel? Patience, showing me I'm able. I get knocked off my perch, but I stumble and I'm back on my 2 feet fast, much faster than I've ever been before. So that's a plus. You know, I don't know anybody else. I know a lot of people that are going through spiritual awakenings. I don't know anybody else that's going through the DNA activation as I am. Or I maybe I'm personally fast tracked. Or why isn't my friends who have had Kundalini awakenings going through this pain in the body like I am? So, for instance, last night, okay, it was really, 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 really strange, really weird. You know, even as I told my roommate about it, it was just like, he's kind of like, they don't want to hear it. But it was, I woke up at 5 a.m., eyes wide open again. I'm like, oh, here we go. I fell asleep listening to some kind of a Shakti pop initiation, which is usually done by a guru to initiate your Kundalini. And anyway, it was Luna Ash in the background, and she was giving out readings. You know, sometimes spirit wakes you up for you to hear something or to look at the time, so you could look up your angel number. But there's usually a reason why you come out of slumber at that particular time. So I'm always questioning myself, why? What is this? What did I need to hear that was playing in the background? And she was reading off some tarot card readings to people on her live chat. But you know, spirit always talks to you through subliminal messages. So, you know, even though that was for somebody, you know, she's specifically for somebody else, it could be a message for you, you know, and you take what you hear at that particular moment. You take what resonates. So like everything I say to you might not resonate. You know, you believe what you believe, what I always say, you believe what your being believes. That's what your beliefs are. So we don't always have to agree, everybody, but that's what unconditional love is, and that's what being a mature, spiritual, conscious adult is as well. Like, we're not going to always agree on how we want to be spiritually, and that's okay, you know. So I heard this message and just like, I don't know, it got me like thinking, maybe that's for me, but whatever. So I wanted to say that. And anyway, so the dream, so then I fell back asleep, and the dream, whatever is, first of all, I was doing something weird with my gay friend, and I don't know, he's gay, very gay, but I dreamt I was in bed with him. I don't know. Then, later on Facebook, don't ask me, really weird, like I said, I saw he had posted on Facebook today that he was looking to see if anybody had tried ayahuasca. And his mother had recently passed away, and he's such a sweet guy that he actually sent me this out of nowhere. I received can you see this? It's a $2 bill That's what he gave me this. After his mom had died, he sent me this. He sent it to a whole bunch of my friends, and it says, lots of luck and opportunities in 2019. Like, what a sweet gesture. And then for him to be my dream. And then for him posting that he's going through a spiritual awakening too. So I don't know. I reached out to him because I'm learning. I cannot interfere in anybody's life. I can offer advice when we're in conversation, but unsolicited advice, me going like I'm like the Jehovah's Witness, knocking on your door, wanting to preach about Jesus, that shit is interference. Can't do that. You're allowed to speak your truths. We're in conversation, but I've learned that I have living with my roommate. I only do this because I'm retraining my family that's around me to treat me the way that I want to be treated. Having this awakening is a nervous break, basically, a nervous breakdown, and that shit you your body says no, I don't want to put up with this shit anymore. So I'd come out like Kramer into the room and like, this is something new I learned today. This is something new that I think you should know. And it gets weird when a person is not wanting to wake up. So you can't force that on them. So I've been pulling back and not. I get so excited that that I discover something new, that I mean well, and that I want to share it. But I'm learning that I can't do that all the time. It's annoying. I'm annoyed sometimes. I can't help it. So the dream was crazy, and so that was one part of the dream. Oh, and there was a huge like python snake inside, and we were also trying to run away from it. I don't know, really creepy and weird. But before that happened, it was another dream, and I couldn't. I was awake in my dream. I couldn't see anything, but I felt like a presence in my room, and I literally felt like this body upgrade, or like I was getting I felt like I was getting prodded by aliens or something was poking me. The top of my head, the bottom of my feet, my whole arm. I remember fully. It like lifted up and like dropped me back down, like fucking like some possession, and I woke up exhausted. Like I was fighting battles last night. It was crazy. So I woke up like at 12 today, and then I'm not feeling all this energy. I have class tonight, but I'm not going. I'm just not in the mood to be around people. And that's the thing. So I'm learning that I appreciate this journey, appreciate all the people that are around me and that are, that I'm there for, and they're there for me. But at the same time, this is a journey that at times you have to pull back and be like, no, this is something I got to do alone. I understand I am a beacon of light for a lot of people. But as I realize now that I am getting drained, I need to pull back and protect my energy, which, it gets lonely. I'm not gonna lie. It gets, like, oh, I want to be old Barb, and like, I wanted to go out dancing last night, and I was like, nope. I stayed in, and I focused on trying to learn these programs. I'm trying to learn Illustrator and After Effects, and I want to make videos and produce things and, content, and I like doing that kind of stuff. So I have been pulling back, and really trying to remove these self-limiting beliefs and get to the computer here and actually work and do something and produce something. But sometimes you have to take the road to least resistance. And so if things aren't progressing as much as I'd like in my studies, pull back and, and I go do something else like today. So one of the hardest things I have to do is get to have energy to do all the things that I want to do. I didn't work out today. I might push myself to try to work out a little while later. But this awakening, so a lot of people preach about eating, and I'm cutting back a lot of my food. That I've lost 1 or 2 pounds, which is great. But here's the thing, what you do the best that you can, as long as you're trying. I said that in my last video. I just remembered. I said that in my last video. So I have a thing for caffeine, and I can't let it go. I mean, and I'm eating less and trying to eat more greens, and it's retraining myself. And you do the best that you can on an everyday basis, as long as Spirit sees that. He just follow the yellow brick road. Follow what the trail is. I do things, and I don't know where it's going. What is it gonna do? What am I gonna create with this? Why did I pick up this scrim that was supposed to be garbage, and I bring it home? And I'm like, what can I do with this? And I sit on things, and then eventually, oh, I could use this, and I have this, and so the MacGyver of spirituality, of creativity. So yeah, I mean, so another thing is that somebody I saw was upset because of meditation. I don't know, it was something on Instagram I saw, and I agree that you don't have to meditate. I preach meditation a lot to everybody on my channel, but as a divine feminine that is very masculine, it's taken me months to finally be able to meditate. It's not easy. It's, and some days I can't, and some days I can. And I know that the rewards are now that I get downloads. So I make myself. But there are days that I want to do it in the daytime, and I can't, and then I'll wait all the way till the night, and sometimes I forget. So you do the best that you can. That's really the name of the game. Doing the best that you can, because we're humans and we're programmed, and shedding all the stuff that we're used to doing, the name that I was given, that doesn't define me or my personality. It's just I talk the way I talk. Like, I'm a Spanish girl, but I talk like I'm white. I grew up in Staten Island with Guidos and Italians, and I like Italian food. I don't sound Colombian or Peruvian. And when I'm with my black friends, they don't think I'm Spanish. And so, I'm just me, and I relate to every kind of person out there, so I am just me. So anyway, today I'm going to try something new. I am I've been getting personally into oracle cards and tarot card readings, and not that I'm willing to do this yet live, but I am going to pull a card from my new The Hero's Journey deck oracle card. So let's see, let's pick one. Let's see what it says. For the collective, Afterglow, land gracefully. So this is what I'm picking out for the collective right now. Land gracefully. Because right now, we're all... Didn't I just say at the beginning of this? Now, every time we're about to fall off, we land. And I got this. So let's see. Let's read what it says. Land gracefully. It's card number 49. I just said that. See? Oh, I totally believe that my third eye, my psychic abilities are like starting to like really bloom. So I'm really working on that on a daily basis, on learning how to get them to start working more. So it says, keep fresh before me the moments of my high resolve, that in fair weather or in foul, in good times or in temps, in the days when the darkness and for the nameless or familiar, I may not forget to which life my life is committed. Keep fresh before the moments of my high resolve. Howard Thurman. So it says, the message says, coming home with the elixir after soul altering experience requires consciousness, attention, and care. You've been changed, yet the world you're returning to has remained much the same. Like an airplane coming in for a landing, having sailed over oceans, deserts, and forests, if the pilot brings consciousness to the landing, it can be graceful, even though the craft is hitting solid asphalt. Returning home from a powerful inner or outer journey may seem like the time to let go, but this stage takes as much consciousness as the rest. To make your re-entry as smooth as possible, go out of your way to be gentle with yourself as you integrate slowly back to the ordinary world. The dream symbol, it says, is dreams of flying suggest a liberation from your Dreams of flying suggest a liberation from your earthbound perspective, identity, and affairs. You've released the ego's gravitational hold and have been reunited with your highest, most expansive nature. You are now aware that you are part of much of a larger tapestry of life. When you come back down to earth, allow your light to speak for itself. Let it tell the tale of your journey to remind others that there is more than this. Mantra: I am a citizen of both heaven and earth. I soar high and land with grace. So, right on point with what I was talking about. See? That's good. So, pulling back, I'm off my soapbox personally, out on the street, but I make this channel so that I can share my point of view. This is my perspective and what's working for me in order for me to contribute to God and to this light working community, and to create something beautiful. I want to share what, all the magic that happens for me, it can happen for you, but you just got to start looking in the beauty in the everyday, and how can you navigate this, this journey on a happy, fun, blissful way. So anyway, thank you for liking and subscribing and following me. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook at the Black Light Lab. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.